Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn. I am very disappointed in you. Yep, viewer, I'm very disappointed in you. You've all watched me do the first episode of this and build the things and plan the stuff and do the things, and not one of you called me an idiot in the comments because I can't add up. Because this isn't going to work. I was going to put two more wheels down the back here, to add this all up here, to make 400 power for this here, which needs 390. These only produce 50 power. They don't produce 100. So I don't know what I was thinking there. We need 6 wheels to run this, not 4. So why did no one see that? Well, you clearly weren't paying attention, and I'm relying on you to pay attention because I make huge mistakes. Surely you should know that by now. So let's figure out how we're going to do this instead. We're going to need power coming in here, doing more. So I'm going to need... Let's pause the game for a moment so I don't actually do anything. So if we put one in there and one in there, we can get one more in the back there, but that won't work because we're going to need at least another 2. So we could do that. That. We do that. We'd block off the end there. Oh, not what will that one in. Do that? No, that won't work because that can't plug into the end. There isn't really any way for me to get power into that without... I know we obviously have power shafts, but I'm going to have to run the power out a bit more. So we're going to have to do power wall there, a power wall there, one here and one here. That's what we need. I think that's what we need. Yep. Which is a lot more infrastructure than I originally planned, and that's my fault for not adding it up properly. So, but yeah. And then we need to put in the power shafts, which will have to do that. I think there's space in the center for something which we can't put anything in there, so that's enough to run this here, and that's way more than I expected, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to make this all a low priority, and I'm going to make these a slightly higher priority, because what I want to do is actually want to change some things up over here. So we want to add more houses, and we want to unlock ladders and things, and I also want to change up the water because I'm not happy with this here. I was looking at this and I was thinking maybe we could do this if we levied over to here. And then did this. Put dams in. I think we need 3 rather than 2. I think we need 3. And then we could break off this one and have 3 here. And then in this area here, we could put in pumps. In this area, put in pumps in here. And then this river would be green, would be blue, would be water, would be wet all season round because we wouldn't be pumping out of it, and then that would go there. I think that's going to work for us. I think that's going to be a better idea, which does mean I want to change up the planting of trees here so we can build out and along, and that'd be fine. What I would also like to do then is this, so we can build a path there to get up to run along here, so that the water that's here can get back to here quicker, which would be fine. So let's unlock the ladder because we're going to need that. Ladders are important. We also want to unlock ladders so that we can do more housing. Not quite sure where I want the ladder to go. I don't want to move. I want to move the housing. How much is the ladder? Ladder 250. Let's unlock the ladder. Yes, you just get rid of that. But how much is the second house? 150. And how much is a platform? 100. We can do that. So unlock the platform. No, we can't. We need 2 more science. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Go faster. Go. Give me 2 more science. There we go. We have 150. Right. So if we now unlock the Mark II house, the double lodge is the same as a single lodge. Space-wise, you put 2 on top of each other, and it'd be fine. It will work absolutely fine. The only sort of advantage of having the double lodge is that you only have to build platforms every other floor, which makes life a little bit easier when building things. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to build double lodges, but I'd like to come like back here and do it back here. So we do 1, 2, 3 double lodges there and have the housing back here. Frees up space here for something else. So I think that'd be the better way. So let's unlock the double lodge. 1, 2. We'll remove that and then we'll put a ladder in. Do 3, put a ladder in there. Also on the end, we'll put ladders in. So we can build up to the edge and do things there. I'm gonna actually let's get the houses done first. Gonna need planks, aren't we? I could leave those houses in and build on top of them. I know that, but I'd rather put the double ones in here to free up some houses. So let's remove this house, which is going to mean some beavers don't have anywhere to live at night. That's fine. Put a ladder in here and we'll face it that way, so it's up against the district center. Putting that there, and then the next floor we need to put in the double ones. So yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. A little bit cheaper. Let's do that. And let's make these will be higher priority. And then build the houses afterwards. That makes sense. We're going to need 6, 12. We need more than we have. So let's unlock or open up those two. That. And what can we kind of pause? We've got no builders now. Let's pause the lockers for the moment. Pause and pause. Okay. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay. There was a comment on the last episode. Kaboom commented about we could build into the mountain and do like a power plant into... I am not opposed to building inside this mountain like completely. Just like dig in here. Or dig in here or something and just dig out this mountain and play a bit of Dwarf Fortress. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind doing that, or Stonehearth or whatever. Stonehearth's a game I haven't played in a very long time. You've done that there. Now I want you to build these, if you don't mind, but you're not going to. You're going to go. Oh, you're going to go over there. Ah, so let's up the priority of the houses. We want the houses built, not these houses. Okay. Oh, and then we'll put in roads as well. Let's do that, shall we? Like that. But okay, and we can still run a road underneath if we wanted to as well. We might put ladders on the end going up to the top here so we can get access to higher up as well. That might make sense. So yeah, there we go. Okay, houses being built. Excellent. Okay, and then that should get everything going there. Don't want to zoom the population up dramatically, so I might delete these two once we've built these houses, just to fill in all the populace. So next morning, let's delete these two houses here. Pop and pop, there you go, and then we can build this one, and that's 6, 12, 18. We've got 12 at the moment, so we'll go up a little bit more. Okay, and then we can build another floor on top, bum, 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 and that'd be level with that building on top. So there you go, awesome. Okay, what else do we need to do? Can't really do any prep for the bad tide. There's not really a great deal I can do against the bad tide. Droughts are fine. Oh, that's easy. Because we need to clear out this area here and have like sluices in here and have the good tide come this way and the bad tide go that way. That's about the best way to do this map, I think. So we'll do that. We'll get up there and do that eventually. So yeah. Oh, you've basically good for planks. Awesome. So that's fine there. Okay, how are we doing for people? I don't want to go too mad on the population explosion because we're going to need a lot more than we currently have. Oh, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Oh well, done now. Don't. Yep, that was really stupid. Didn't want to break that until the next season started away. Don't. Oh well, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, we've got 200 characters. Fine. We're going to harvest them there. I think over here we might do potatoes and get some potatoes going over here. Might do a bridge between these two here. I wondered whether I wonder if we could do, if I did a farmhouse like here somewhere for potatoes, and then we did another one here, you could get the carrots on the end and the potatoes this side. If we could figure out a way to get it so that you could reach the end of the carrots as well, like do something like that so you can reach the carrots and all the potatoes, I could put these two on harvest and this one on plant. So we've got one plant, two harvest, which is a really good way of doing it. Oh, let's re-enable the water. Everyone's becoming a little dehydrated. We need more water storage, which is why we were building this, because we need more gears and things. That's what we'd like. We'd like more gears. So yeah. Okay, let's pause these two now because they have no things. Let's enable our lumberjacks. Can you prioritize this one, please? Because the water's just pouring away right now and we definitely need more. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Also, we should probably try and get some bit of entertainment going. Can we get we put in campfire? Put it right here. Yeah, I don't. Let's put the campfire there. There we go. Put the campfire. Okay. There we go. Okay, so 3 is enough to do that there. So you're sealing this off here. So yeah, cool. And then we need to unlock the triple platforms for in here. And then we can seal this off and put in some more things here. Oh, wait. What if we, rather than doing a road there, could we get, if we unlock this, this is 200. We did that. And then did that. Could we put in a water pump there? We have to flip it around, which then means we can't do there and there. So I could get 4 in if I did this. I have to seal that end off as well. Or I could just not do that and do this and then put in like that, and then one more could go here if we move this guy like over and run a path out and around this. Let's do that. Let's change your planting. Don't plant in there either. Okay, you can stay there for the moment, but we'll do that. And then we'll put in these, and then we'll do a path that goes along here, up here, goes out to there, up and along in there. So we get rid of that one, which means we then put in a water pump here. Pump it out of here, like that. There we go. Cool. Okay. And just because I want to, let's do that and that. There you go. Put them. Just because I can, no other reason. So let's do that. Let's pause those 3 because there's no point in making those. Okay, the beavers are building here. We don't have enough beavers for this. Oh, I should pause the wheels. We don't actually have this running yet, so there's no point in doing that. Build that wheel with our beavers and then pause that wheel once it's built, so we don't have beaver working that either. We've got a pump here already. Nice, beautiful. Let's get ourselves a ladder here and connect the path up along here, like that. There we go. And what we'll do is we want to unlock the bigger water storage, which requires gears and requires 120. We can unlock this. Okay. And I want to put it like up here. So 1, 2, like that. These are going to both be storing water. Because before I increase the population dramatically, I'd like to get other things in, get other stuff working and going and doing its bits and pieces. So, right. So what I want to do is I'm going to wait for the next day to go by. Okay, boom, like that. Okay, right, and then let's enable all of this. And see, so you have got high priority going on there, that's fine. You should be a high priority. We don't have enough beavers to actually run all of this here. We've got 8 beavers spare, which is some of these power things and that. So, but what I can do is I can temporarily turn off one of the gear workshops. And then even shut down one. What do we need here? We've got 120, 170. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can shut down 2 of these. That will still be getting 100 power. Yep. 208 power. Oh, can we shut down one more? What would that be? It's 150. They're actually working slightly faster. Let me slow down time a little bit so we can see. They're actually producing 52, and that is because we have 20% bonus because of our happiness. So 52, so it's 150, it's 156, which means it's running 110. What's 110? 2, 4, 6. 156. Oh, no, you need 110. Yeah, so it's 156 out of 170. So it's slightly slower than 100%, but we're saving some beavers. Which means we can't actually get any more beavers working in there. But we could possibly get some beavers working. Let's shut down this woodcutter and this woodcutter. In fact, what we'll do is we'll put in a woodcutter here, and then we'll delete this one. And then we'll run a path to there and along there. Okay. Oh, you can be built if you get another one going. That means we can shut down these 2. So we have 2 here now. Let's shut down those 2. Up the priority of that one. There we go. Okay, there's 2 working. Beautiful, beautiful. You're going to start running. You can actually be unpaused, so we can get a 3rd pump in. That'd be fine. Get the lumberjack flag done. So you can come and start chopping down these trees here, hopefully. That would be nice. We can run the path around for these ones over here. Awesome. Okay. We just need some gears and things and lots of other stuff to do stuff. But that's okay. We've got 3 guys down here pumping water. That there. A drought has started. That's okay. We can leave the drought because now we're pumping from a different reservoir. Sorted. Awesome. So we can leave the drought. The bad tide is still going to kill us. The bad tide's going to absolutely kick in and just wreck everything. I'd like to get a large storage. They want 80 planks though. We aren't really making planks, we're using all the planks here. Let's no. Let's leave it. Okay. This is balances. So you make 1 every 1.3 hours, which means in 3 hours you make 2 in a little bit. You want 1, you want 1, so you're using 2, so we get a little bit extra in here. Because we're running on 1 at the moment, it's slightly slower, but the gears are going to go over here. It's all slow for the moment. It's all going to be very slow for the moment, so that's fine. I'm actually going to lower the priority of these 2. Lower the priority of that one all the way, actually, so we concentrate on building 1 of them. Let me do this here before you start planting trees in places, or spreading trees in places that I don't want. Let's do a pine tree here. There we go. And the idea will be that eventually we'll stop chopping down the pine and just live on oak. Although we all know that we need far more wood than you ever think you ever need, so we'll have to sort that out. We can. I was looking at this here thinking, oh, we could actually bridge this off and have the bad water come along here. But we don't need that. We don't need that because we are the folktails. The folktails have a bad water rig which allows them to cap off and pump bad water directly from the source. So we don't have to worry about that. We can actually do it without that. So yeah, that's quite cool. We'll probably do that instead. Then we don't have to worry about this, and then we can seal off this river down here, and then have good water all year round, which would be very, very nice. Okay, a beaver's injured. I think they can get injured in the workshops things. I don't know if they get injured in the wheels. Not sure, but we will see. We will see. But anyway, we have beavers doing their things. We have 1 bed spare, so that will be another beaver born soon. This is all kind of working for the moment. You have chopped down all the stuff there. Let's put a bridge over to there. There you go. You can put round. We just need to fill up on planks, fill up on gears, fill up on water, and rejoice. So we should do that in the next episode. I'll leave this running between episodes. We'll come back for that one. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm trying to make these ones a little bit shorter. I don't know whether the bite-sized one is better, but I'm running the game at much higher speed. So I'm thinking more happens, short episode, better? Let me know. Let me know. Either way, we'll be back next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.